Hi everybody! I'm really excited to do this video for you today. I thought it would be kind of neat to go into my makeup bag and see what as a flight attendant I carry around with me and wear during my flights. We all know that flight attendants are regarded for having a very glamorous image, but that glamour can take a lot of work to achieve. So I thought it would be neat to show you what I use to keep looking fresh and lovely and perfect. I guess, I don't know. Yeah, so let's take a peek and hopefully this maybe will help some of you out who are flight attendants or just some of you who work in maybe a dry environment or are frequent travelers and looking for something that can keep them looking fresh too after a long journey. Let's get to it. So first things first, I never do my makeup without a good primer, and I swear by the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base. It evens out my skin tone so perfectly, and I have a really bad case of adult acne, large pores, blackheads, redness, you name it, I got it. Oiliness, combination really bad. This stuff is amazing to combat the redness, even it out, and hold on to that foundation, my blush, everything. It doesn't cause anything to slide, so when I walk off the plane I don't have to worry about my concealer over here and foundation gone completely. It is absolutely wonderful. Second, what I do like to wear under my makeup, especially if it's a 4:40 check-in, 2 o'clock in the morning wake-up call, I am definitely all about the MAC Strobe Cream. Bit of this underneath your makeup and you glow. It's my desert item. If I was to crash, ditch on a deserted island, this better be with me or there's going to be trouble. Anywho, foundation-wise, I have two actually types of foundations that are my go-tos. When I'm having a good skin day, like I am today, where everything's cooperating, I do reach for the MAC Face and Body Foundation. I find it actually lasts quite a while, believe it or not, for something that's water-based. It doesn't break me out, and it evens out what needs to be evened out. It gets rid of redness, cooperating, and I'm breaking out, and it's just not happening, and I have a long duty day ahead of me. I reach for my Clinique Even Better foundation. This stuff, it's a godsend. It just covers everything. I don't even need concealer. The redness is gone. Everything's diffused and diminished. I swear by this. This, oh my god, it could be $100 and I would buy again and again. I think I paid 30 Canadian? 30 Canadian? Yeah. A definite go-to product. Doesn't come off, it stays put. Blush-wise, I have to say I'm pretty faithful to my MAC blushes. This is Melba. They stay put, they're pigmented, they don't melt off. I'm actually quite happy with them. Now, when it comes to doing my eyes, I always like to make sure my eyes are the focal point. I do like to play them up with colors and whatnot, of course within professional reason, and to add a little something extra, of course, liner. I do use gel liner, pencil liner under my eyes only. However, I do prefer just a liquid pen liner. They're a lot easier to use, go easily into the crew bag. They're compact, I guess. And so the one I'm actually quite happy with this time around is the Smashbox. This one here, it is the Limitless Liquid Liner Pen in Jet Black. This puppy is super thin. Don't know if you can see that. Super thin. Really, really pigmented, I have to say. I quite like this. And it lasts and lasts and lasts. Even when I wash my face, I still have to go back in with makeup remover. Oh man, it's a go-to after a flight. My wing is on point, no pun intended. Now, for underneath my eyes, I do use pencil. And for pencil, I use another Smashbox product, the Smashbox Limitless Eyeliner. Once again, super pigmented, lasts forever. I love it. Doesn't smudge. Well, it smudges, but it's not going to give me raccoon eyes. I mean, once I set it with a powder like carbon eyeshadow, it doesn't go anywhere. I got this in this is the shade Onyx, by the way. I got this in I think a Smashbox Try Me kit, and once it's lasted me forever too, and once it's gone, I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this. My brows, I'm not really picky with how I do my eyebrows. For the longest time, I used the CoverGirl eyebrow pencils. I've tried the Anastasia brow gel, which did not work. But I did actually like the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil. I find it is incredible when it comes to doing your brows neatly, with detail, and this bad boy does last on the brows. My biggest gripe with this is it may last on the brows, but it does not last in the makeup bag. I'm replacing this every month and a half, and when it's 27 bucks Canadian at Sephora, I'll purchase it, but I won't go out of my way to. But definitely when I'm flying, this is the go-to. Another thing with eyes too is making the eyeshadow last. There are many eye primers out there. Too Faced, Smashbox, a lot of them out there, but I am gonna jump on the bandwagon and rave about Urban Decay Primer Potions. I have them in the original formula and the new Minor Sin. After a 12-hour duty day flight, I can walk off the plane and my makeup is still boom. My eyes, no creasing, no melting, still really bright. I would definitely recommend these to anyone who travels as a flight attendant, a passenger, or just anyone who really needs a good eyeshadow base. I love them, definitely. How much did I pay for them? I think I paid 24 Canadian at Sephora for them. Definite. Now to set everything. I was just recently introduced to this one and I'm set. I'm never going back. It is the Sephora Bright Set Pressed Finishing Powder. It's a yellow setting powder. Sets my makeup, adds a bit of brightness. It's a dupe for the Ben Nye Banana Powder and the Anastasia, I guess, yellow powder as well. They are available at Sephora for $20. My makeup will last all flight, no oiliness, nothing. It mattes everything out, evens everything out. I haven't tried the loose powder, it was sold out. However, once I get through this one, I will try the loose powder and see how it compares. But for the time being, this puppy will not be out of my makeup bag anytime soon. Love it. Another item I use to set my makeup is the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray Oil Control. This is the travel one I got in the lineup at Sephora, and it was 15 or 19 Canadian, I can't remember. But yeah, it's another item I like to use just as a backup to the setting powder. A few sprays across the face, and once again I'm walking off that plane after a 12-hour duty day and I'm looking fine, I hope. And just something extra I just like to keep in the makeup bag is the MAC Fix Plus spray. I bought it one day just because a flight attendant told me it was something they like to use during flight just to kind of refresh themselves, even when they travel, spray on, refresh. I always thought it was a gimmick. I just thought of it as glorified water with actually a really nice smell. Yeah. I thought it was glorified water until one day I did decide to try it. It was one of those days where I just couldn't wake up. Coffee and Starbucks was not doing it. So I borrowed a few sprays across the face, and wow. It really does help to bring your makeup back to life. I don't bring this one with me in my crew bag because I actually did break it, so it does leak a bit. but I do have the small travel size in my crew bag, and I love it. After a long day, even on the way home when I want to keep looking good in my uniform, a bit of a spray on that, and out I go. I think it's great, and I'm crazy, but I love the smell. Oh my god. I think I paid, how much did I pay for this? 26 Canadian. When it comes to lips, I guess I should have done that before all my setting stuff. Shows how organized I am. But anywho, when it comes to lips, next to makeup, it is definitely something that I need. Staying power, moisturizing, isn't gonna crack and look gnarly on me. So I actually have two that are my go-tos. The first one is the Bare Minerals Pop of Passion Lip Balm. This is in Nude Passion. I got this at Sephora for $24 Canadian, I think. I was actually on a layover in Edmonton and I picked this one up at the Sephora there. It is incredible. It glides on like butter, but yet it doesn't melt off right away like most products that are so creamy would. It gives you a beautiful hint of color, available I think in 5 other shades. This one is Nude Passion, if you could see that. I love it. I keep it in my apron. I have another one that I keep in the small crew bag, and oh my god, I can't say, I think this is wonderful. It keeps my lips hydrated, it doesn't sit on top. I find it actually sinks into my lips and revives them with color, moisture. It's wonderful. Definite must for any flight attendant, traveler, or anyone who just works in a dry environment. Definite. Another product I love when I want to dress up my face and I'm doing a muted eye and I want a bold lip is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain. This one is number 1. Can't read that. I guess it's just called number 1. It is incredible. It stays on forever and it does not come off until you make it come off. It is wicked pigmented. Wicked pigmented. And once that dries on, that bad boy ain't going anywhere. It is a definite must when you want to do a bold lip. It's just, it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't budge. Once it's on, it's on. Definite must for anyone who works long days, doesn't want to touch up anything. Absolutely, this is your go-to. Alright, so when it comes to removing everything, I swear by the Yes to Cucumber Soothing Hypoallergenic Facial Wipes. As you can tell, these are the travel size. Yes, I did pull them out of my crew bag. I got these at Shoppers Drug Mart, I think. Yeah. Anywho, I can't remember where I picked these up, but they are hypoallergenic. They contain aloe vera and cucumber, very soothing, and it does take everything off. They are awesome. So when I'm coming off, I'm on a layover especially, and I just finished a really long day. I don't want to go through the whole 3-step process. Pull one of these out and this bad boy will take out every last speck of it. It will even remove this stuff without a trace. A definite love. A close runner-up is the MAC makeup wipes. I do actually quite like those. I have them in the travel size. I believe they are in my crew bag still, but another definite runner-up. So yeah, that's pretty much what I keep on my face when I fly and in my makeup bag. I totally recommend these products to any flyer, flight attendant, passenger, someone who works in a dry environment, or just anyone looking for good makeup that's going to stay on their face. If you have any questions, any recommendations, I would love to hear them. Any comments, leave them down below, let me know, and I hope to put up another one soon. I'm thinking the next video will be hair products. I might even, in the next video, do up my flight attendant hair and show you what I use to keep it healthy, hydrated, and in place. So until then, I will see everyone later. Have safe flights, smooth skies, and a passenger meal for everyone on board. Mwah. Night night.